Hi and welcome back to class. So today we're gonna incorporate a little piece of equipment, which is this Pilates ball. If you don't have it, don't worry about it, but if you do, feel free to use it in today's class because it will intensify our workout. So whenever you're ready, roll out your mat and let's begin. We're gonna bring our legs in front of us, legs are bent and hip width apart. We're gonna grab our ball and place the ball in between our knees. Put a light pressure onto your ball and then bring your hands behind your thighs. Breathe in, lift up and exhale, tuck your hips under and then slowly roll down bone by bone to come and lie down on your back. Bring your hands beside you and then walk your feet in a little bit closer. So we will start with a neutral spine, which means there is a little pocket of air underneath your low back. Your ribs are heavy, the back of your ribs and your shoulder blades in contact with the floor. We breathe in. With your next exhale, press the knees together a little more. Inhale, release. Exhale, we press. Inhale, release. This is just a little warm-up exercise to engage our pelvic floor. So feel your inner thighs working here and keep your pelvis completely stable. If you imagine a cup of coffee standing on your pelvis, it wouldn't spill towards you or away from you. It would stay completely still and stable. So we press and release. Exhale, press. Inhale, release. We go for 3, 2, and 1 more. And release. We grab our ball and place the ball underneath our hips. So right where your tailbone is, we breathe in. With your next exhale, lift your left leg to tabletop and inhale, lift your right leg to tabletop. We breathe in. With your next exhale, tap your right toes down. Inhale, lift back up. Other side. Exhale, toe tap. Inhale, come back up. So I want your hips to stay completely stable here again. You don't want to move your knee, so the angle behind your knee stays exactly the same. You only move the leg out of your hip socket. Don't arch your lower back. So if you feel a little bit of pain in your lower back, tuck your pelvis under a little more and engage your core. So belly button is pulling up and in, rib cage is closed. Keep going. Exhale, tap. Inhale, come back to tabletop. Shoulders and neck are completely relaxed. Deep breaths. The slower you go, the more you're gonna feel it and the better your form and your posture will be. We go for 4, 3, 2, and last one. Tap and come back up. Great. Now we go a step further. Bring your right knee in and extend your left leg forwards. And then we switch. Extend and switch. One knee pulling in, the other leg extending long to the front. Keep that going. Keep your pelvis stable. Try to stay balanced on your ball. Lengthen the leg long. You will see that the more you engage your core, the easier it is to stay completely still. The only thing that's moving is your legs here. You don't really have to use your arms to stay in balance, so maybe even flip your palms up to the sky and keep going. Exhale and inhale, switch. For 3, 2, and 1. And bring your knees in, step your feet down, and then bring your ball in between your knees again. Our spine is neutral again, feet are flat on the floor. We breathe in. With your next exhale, tuck your pelvis under and then bone by bone roll up into your shoulder bridge. When you come up, we're gonna hold and we're gonna find our perfect position. So there is light pressure on the ball. The knees are pushing forwards, the heels are pulling towards you. Your pelvis is slightly tucked under, so really just a little bit. And we keep our hips high, and then we keep our chest low. So breastbone is low, ribs are really heavy, ribs are closed, belly button pulling up and in. We breathe in. With your next exhale, press your ball. Inhale, release. Exhale, press. Inhale, release. Keep going. While you press and release, try to keep everything completely stable. Just a tiny movement, but we're really feeling this in our legs. Exhale, press, inhale, release. We go for 5, a little bit quicker, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Then we lift our heels, we hold. Again, press, release, press, release. Keep going. If you feel your lower back, tuck your hips under a little more, but keep them up high. Press, release, press, release. Again, focus on your knees pushing away from you, your heels pulling towards you. So we create a little bit more resistance here. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then we set our heels back down. We slowly roll down bone by bone. Grab your ball and place it underneath your left foot. So find a stable position here. Foot is on your ball. And then we breathe in. With your next exhale, push up to your shoulder bridge again. Then we extend our leg, roll the foot on the ball forwards, and then we roll it back in, and we come back down. Exhale, lift your hips up. Inhale, extend your leg. Exhale, bring it back in, and inhale, bring your hips back down. Keep that going. Pressure is on your right leg. So the left leg is fairly light on your ball. And while you roll out and in, try to keep those hips stable. Both hips on the same height, parallel to the floor. We can do a couple more. Slow and controlled. Don't forget to breathe. Remember, ribs are closed, core is engaged. Your rib cage is heavy, breastbone stays low. We can do one more. Extend, bend, and come back down. Oh, we're really feeling this. Now we bring our ball underneath our right foot. Breathe in, and with your next exhale, come back up to your shoulder bridge. Then we extend the leg again. We bring it back in and bring the hips back down. Exhale, lift your hips. Inhale, roll your foot on your ball, away from you and towards you. And inhale, come back down. Again, the weight is on your standing leg, so on your left leg. Hips are stable. Don't rock from side to side. Your leg is extending forwards in one line, and bring it back in one line. Pull your belly button up and in. Don't overarch your back, so keep the tips of your shoulder blades in contact with the mat. A couple more. Let's do 2 more. And last one, up, extend, bend, and set your hips back down. Great job. Now we grab our ball, we extend our arms up to the sky. We breathe in. With your next exhale, reach your arms forwards, lift head, neck, and shoulders up, and then slowly roll up and come into a seated position. If you want, you can do this exercise with extended legs, otherwise just keep them bent. You find your option. So we reach our ball forwards, breathe in. With your next exhale, pull your belly button in, roll down slowly, bone by bone, and reach the arms up and overhead. Breathe in. With your next exhale, reach the arms up and forwards. Lift your head, neck, and shoulders. Slowly, bone by bone, roll up. Reach your arms forwards. Keep going. Slowly roll down. As slow as you can. It's really important here to work with your core. So belly button pulling up and in, rib cage is closed. Deep exhale. When you come up, reach forwards. So you really feel your belly button pulling towards the spine. Try to keep your shoulders away from the ears. And really important, we don't want to use momentum here. We use our core strength. Slow and controlled. If this is too much, just bend your legs or maybe even hold on to your thighs. It doesn't matter which option you use. The most important thing in Pilates is form. It's not a competition. We do a couple more. Last one. Make it a good one. Go down as slow as you can. Reach your arms long back overhead. And then inhale, reach the arms up, lift head, neck and shoulders. Slowly, bone by bone, roll back up and reach the arms forwards one last time. And then we lift our upper body and lower the arms down. Now we come into an all-fours position. So hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. And we bring the ball in between our knees. So put light pressure on the ball. Neck is long, spine is long, belly button pulling up and then lift up your rib cage. Then we tuck our toes. We breathe in with your next exhale. Lift your knees up and lower down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. It's a tiny movement, but we're feeling this in our whole body. Belly button pulling up and in. So we don't want to arch our back. Spine is neutral. Press up from your shoulders and keep pressure on your ball. Keep that going. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We hold. Press, release. Press, release. So more pressure on the ball and then release. Keep going. Exhale, press. Inhale, release. Neck stays in line with your spine. For 3, 2, and 1. And we set the knees down. Then we grab our ball. We place it underneath our left knee. Your hands are underneath your shoulders again. And then put quite some pressure onto your ball. We breathe in with your next exhale. Extend your right leg back. Inhale, bring the knee down. Exhale, extend back. Inhale, bring it back down. We have to really engage our core, be fully concentrated to keep the balance, because the ball is creating quite some instability here. Keep going. Exhale, extend back. Inhale, bring it back down. Belly button pulling up and in. Rib cage is closed. Lift your ribs up. And your hips stay stable, parallel to the floor. Keep going. Try to not open up your right hip here. Try to keep the hip low. We can do 3 more. 2 more. And last one. Extend and bring it down. Great job. We're gonna switch over to the other side. So ball goes underneath our right knee. Find that balance. We hover our left knee and then bring the knee a little bit down and then exhale, extend the leg back. Inhale, bend, bring it back in. Exhale, extend. Inhale, bring it back in. Keep going. Engage your core. Don't open up your left hip. Try to keep it in line with your right hip. Focus on the extension of your leg. Press up from your shoulders. Spread your fingers. Keep going. Feel your core engaging. Feel everything pulling in towards the middle. We can do 2 more. Last one. Great job. And we come back down. Now grab your ball and we're gonna come onto our right hip and into a side lying position. So extend your right arm so your bottom arm long and bring the ball in between your ankles. Maybe a little bit above your ankles. Your whole body is in one line. Your top hand is just in front of you for a little bit of support. Breathe in, lengthen everything along. Maybe push away your top hip towards your feet to create a little bit of space underneath your waist. And with your next exhale, lift your legs up. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. 3 more. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Here it's really important to work with length. So extend your legs longer and longer. Light pressure on the ball. Last one. We hold. We go for some mini scissors. So while you bring your right leg a little bit in front, bring your left leg a little bit back. And we switch. So the legs are rolling along the ball and we bring them forwards and backwards. Just a tiny movement. We really feel this. Breathe at your own pattern. Keep going. Focus on length. Legs are getting longer and longer. Keep them up high so your bottom leg is lifted as well. Light pressure on your ball. Roll forwards and backwards. Your top shoulder is relaxed. Ribs are hugging back and in. For 3, 2, and 1. And bring it down. Great job. Now we press up and come onto our right forearm. We bring our legs on a 45-degree angle. Both legs are extended long. Lift up your waist. Breathe in with your next exhale. Roll your ball in towards your hips. Bend your top leg and then roll the leg back forwards on your ball. Extend your top leg. So exhale, bring it in. Inhale, extend. Keep going. Light pressure on the ball again. We roll in and out. If you want, you can try to lift your bottom leg as well and then keep going. So both legs are lifted. Bottom leg is completely stable. And we roll in and out. Press up from your right shoulder. Last exercise on this side. For 4, 3, 2, last one. And we come back. And we go on to the other side. So extend your bottom arm long. Bring the ball between your ankles. And your whole body is in one line. Lift up your waist. Maybe bring your top leg a little bit further away from you to create this space. Core is engaged. Rib cage is closed. Breathe in. Exhale. Lift your legs up. Inhale. Lower down. Exhale. Lift. Inhale. Lower. 3 more. Lift and lower. Slow and controlled. Light pressure on the ball. Legs are really, really long. Last one, and we hold. We go for those mini scissors. So roll the ball a little bit forwards, a little bit back. A little bit forwards, a little bit back. Breathe at your own pattern here. Both legs are long, both legs are lifted. Keep going. Hips are stacked, shoulders are stacked. Core is engaged. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then we bring it back down. We come up onto our left forearm this time. Extend your legs on a 45-degree angle. Then we start to roll the ball up the leg towards our hips, and then extend your top leg, roll away again. So roll in, roll away. Keep going. Lift up from your waist. And if you want, you can lift your bottom leg up and keep it super stable. Keep going. Don't sink into your left shoulder here. Try to stay high. Light pressure on the ball. Roll in, roll out. Just a couple more, then we're done. Core engaged. Exhale, bring the leg in. Inhale, extend. 4, 3, 2, and last one. Bring it in and extend. Then we put the ball away. We don't need it anymore. And we come up to a seated position. So your left leg is bent. Your right foot comes on top of your left leg. We wrap our left arm around our right knee, and then we twist open. Set your right fingertips behind you on the floor. Deep breaths, long spine, long neck. With every exhale, you maybe try and twist open a little bit more. Both sit bones are grounded into the floor. One last deep breath in. Deep exhale. And we slowly come back and come over to the other side. Right leg bent, left leg on top of the other one. Both sit bones grounding into the floor. Right arm wrapping around our left knee. And then set your left fingertips down behind you on the floor. Lift up your upper body. Spine is long, neck is long. Twist open. Deep breaths. One last deep breath in and exhale out. And then we come back to the middle. We meet in a cross-legged position, and then we reach our right arm long up and over and bend towards the left. And then we come up, reach our left arm over to the right. And then one more time to the left. One more time to the right. And we come back up. We circle our arms up one more time. Bring your palms together. Bring the hands down, bring your gaze down. And take a last deep breath in. Deep breath out. And we are done. Thank you so much for joining me today. Please let me know in the comments down below how you're feeling, how this class was for you, and maybe what you want to see next. So I'll see you again very soon. Bye bye.